Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to the Rags to Riches series, Farming Sim 25 here at Riverview. Yes, last time we moved in. We bought a couple of fields. We bought this field and that field, and I also invested in a silo, which I'm wondering now whether that was a good decision or not, because because yeah, we kind of need the money at the moment. We got 42 grand. I was hoping to buy a third field, either that one or that one. I guess that one makes sense because it's got a crop on it that we can harvest. But yeah, I don't know whether that's going to be a thing today or not. Let's remind ourselves, myself, you guys probably remember, farmland, here we go, what that field cost, 77.5, and this one's 108. So yeah, that one, excuse me, that one is more achievable anyway. So yeah, I think we're aiming for that one first. But yeah, we might not be able to do that. So I guess the fallback for today, we're gonna get that field harvested at the very least, and hopefully do some baling as well. So yeah, we'll get going on that, and then maybe we can look at putting some sheds down here or something. We'll see what you guys said in the comments. I think you have already seen the last video at the time I'm recording this one, so I'll check back on the comments of that one and see if any of you have said anything about this this river, because yeah, I think it would be lovely to have that as a view. So I'll check your comments to see what you guys have said, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try and go ahead with that plan anyway. So without further ado, let's jump into the harvester, wherever that may be. There we go, and we'll get cracking. Sorry, I'm very coffee today, I do apologise. We'll get cracking with... Oh, that was the engine off again, didn't mean to do that. With this field, because yeah, we need it to be sorted out. Hopefully this thing is still on swathing. Yes, it's still set to swath. And yeah, we'll get this done.
Out in the field where the winds run wild, Rob stands asking like a worried child, should he sell the grain for pennies today, or wait for the sun to mend his hay? He dreams of riches, but his pockets are lean. The hard day's sweat, a farmer's routine. Take a contract or a gamble on the grain. Oh, the weight of choice brings heavy pain. Plow the dows through soil and stone. Every seed's a story, every row a throne. Do you gamble on the field or build on the past? Life's a harvest and it grows so fast. A new field winks from across the creek. Rich black soil, it's the future he seeks. But barns need roofs, they beg for care. Rob wonders which dream will take him there. The sky splits open as the thunder roars. Fate's a farmer knocking on his doors. Sell today or plant a better dream. Choices flow like the river streams. Plow the downs through soil and stone.
See how much we got out of these two fields then.
Do you gamble on the field?
Right, that's all done. So we have 17,725 of wheat. and 12,900 of oat. Okay, I didn't think this silo would take multiple grains, but apparently it does. So that's a good thing to know. Awesome. Let's turn that engine off. Get a bit of quiet around here. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so yes, we do have to make a decision now whether to push on trying to get that field, or whether to whether to sell this early. So let's have a look at time saving stock check and see what kind of money we can get for this. So at the moment the oat is worth 18 grand and the wheat is worth 15 grand. Okay. And it's quite significantly less than what they could be, but that's, so where are we? We're at 47, so that would be 27, 28, 32, around 32 grand, which gives us 75 grand, which is nearly what we need. So what we could do is take on a contract to top it off, or we could well, I mean, obviously we've got all this straw to bale up, so we can definitely do that. It's a shame I can't put a worker on that, actually. It would be nice if we were able to do that, because yeah, then we could get this job done nice and quickly. What contracts do we have on? I'd like to see harvesting. We should have some stuff near us, right? I wondered if we could even harvest those fields. So 5 is there. What crop's that? Canola. Where does it want to be sold? I can't see the sales point for it on the map. Selling station is the grain mill. Why is the grain mill not circled, or is it and I'm just missing it? Which one's the grain mill? Piano manufacturers, farm shop. I don't know which. Oh, here we go. Carpentry, soup factory, tailor shop, cereal factory. Come on, stop showing me things. Cooper, bakery, sugar mill, grain mill. There it is. Okay, so it's in the bottom right. So if we go back to contracts, it is circled and I just couldn't see it. It's quite a drive away from there, though. We'd have to come back down here, and then is it even accessible? I'd have to go all the way around these roads, around that way, or it looks like there's probably a bridge lower down here. I can't remember. Yeah, there's a bridge just there. So yeah, across here, down that road, and down there. But that's a big field as well. That's a very big field compared to ours. I suppose it's about the same as those combined, but that's quite a few journeys. That's going to be at least 4 journeys with the dragon. What else have we got then? What other opportunities are out there? That seems to be all of those. 33 needs to be dropped like right next to the field it's on, so that could be a good one to do, and we'll earn bonus on there. I'm wondering what I can do that will allow me. I've got hoeing contracts as well. So yeah, if I set my harvester off to this field, and the dragon I can send an AI as well, I reckon that might be a good shout. Let's accept the contract. That's quite a big field, but it's only a short distance, so we'll see how this goes. Accept that contract, and then what I'm going to need to do, I guess, is drive. Well, you need to go down there, but this one also. Let's get this thing over to its trailer and see if it'll drive itself. I don't know whether it will. We may have to drive it down there. Sometimes these mod maps have trouble with with roads. The AI doesn't like the roads in mod maps. I don't know if this is going to be the same or not, but we can give it a go and see what happens. Because why not? Why not indeed? Right. I'm desperately trying at the moment to not, like, do something that requires another hyperlapse already, because I don't want them both to be, like, at the beginning of the episode. I mean, ideally, I only want one an episode, but I don't know that that's feasible. Oh. There we go. You really have to work with the steering of these things. Okay. Oh, how did I hit that? What? Okay, the hitbox on that hedge is massive. Maybe that's my mistake. It probably is my mistake. Give them a wider berth. Okay, let's see if you're capable of driving to field 33 then. So you create job. I want field work. Oh, I can't do field work. Alright. Well, go to will be fine then. You can just stop there. Position blocked or unreachable. Typical. Let's put you right in the field then. How's that? That better? Oh, it seems to be okay with that. Oh no, it gave up. Immediately gave up. So, we have to do it ourselves then. It looks like, actually, what I might do is just follow that left road all the way around. So I'll do that. I'll turn left and follow there. I think it's gonna be easier than wiggling through the other fields, the other roads. Yeah, all around. Oh, we drive on the left. Sorry, I forgot. I've been playing too many US-based games. I do apologise. I don't know if this map is much bigger than I imagined, or whether it's just the fact that this vehicle can only do 27 k's, but it feels huge. I feel like I've been driving down this this road down to the south for a long time, actually. I mean, it's not been that long. You can see by the clock there, and the fact that I'm on one speed, that it's not that long, but it feels like a long time. Okay, we're just coming up to it now. We got some speed bumps. Oh, where's the actual entrance to the field? I didn't consider that. Oh, there is a path just there. That's cool. Thank goodness. Yeah, that could have been an issue. Pop that just there. And then we'll swing around and grab it. Just dip a wheel into the crop briefly. I'm sure that's fine. There we go. Right, now this field. We're going to put it on the AI worker. It's going to do 2 headlands. Work the headlands on. Start with the headlands. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No field found. What are you talking about? Right here. There we go. Now it's doing it. Thank goodness for that. Right. Now I did try to get this to drive down on its own, but it didn't want to know. So I'll get it to the road and see if maybe that was the issue, or whether we're just not going to be able to use AI to drive in this whole map. That would be a crying shame if that's the case. Set destination. There. Are you going to do it? Yes, it's doing it. Thank goodness for that. Right. So, while they're starting, I think what I will do is crack on with a bit of the old bailing. So, let's see how this goes. Well, we've got one field and a bit done, so that's not too bad in the space of that hyperlapse. And as you saw, I went and unloaded the harvester a couple of times. I couldn't think of the word harvester then. Yeah, I unloaded that a couple of times. I probably, you might think there's not much sense in unloading it without, not taking a full load, but I figured seeing as it was so close, I'd just take what I had. But yeah, maybe it would be better to just wait for full loads. May work out as few, or it may not. It depends on what the overall yield of the field is. But yes, if you're enjoying these farming videos, by the way, look out for during the week the co-op. I'm doing a co-op survival with my friend Luke on Penier, which is pronounced Panier, I think, but spelt Pelani or Pelegni, depending on how phonetical you want to get. But yeah, it's a French-based map and is a very, very nice map. Actually, I'm really into that one. If we hadn't started the co-op on that, I would have done this series on that map, I think. But I reckon this one's a good alternative, so I'm not too bothered about that. So yeah, check that out. At the moment, it comes out on Thursdays. I'm probably going to start bringing it out on Tuesdays as well, or possibly I'm going to run out of stuff for Saturdays soon, so it may shift to Saturdays as well. But we shall see. We'll see. Anyway, during the week, just keep an eye. If you're not already subscribed, then please do that, and then you'll see in your subscription feed when the videos come out, so you can check them out. But yeah, we also do live streams. I haven't streamed an awful lot lately because I've been going through some stuff and not really feeling like exposing myself to the public in that way very recently, but I will be getting back into it. I'm feeling a bit better now, and I've done one or two now, and yeah, getting back into it again. So there will be some more on the I forget what the map's called, Lipinki, I think it's called, or Lipniki, or something like that. It's an Eastern European map. And yeah, I've played that. So far I've only played it with Luke as well, but sometimes William joins us, or whichever of my friends is about at the time, tends to come and join me on those farms, on that series, that stream. So yeah, look out for that as well, because that's a lot of fun too. I've just recently started watching like some more. I've always watched Flight Test. I've been a subscriber to Flight Test for several years, and I've watched all of their content for like RC planes and RC drones, that kind of thing. I'm a bit into that myself. I've got a few drones and things, but I started watching content on full-scale planes as well, because I've always been interested in them. In fact, not too long ago, my wife and I took a trip to London, and we went to the RAF museum and looked at a heck of a lot of planes. That place was massive. If you haven't been and you're into planes, I would highly recommend trying to go there if you're ever in the UK, in London. Yeah, phenomenal museum. But yeah, I found a guy called Sam something or other who it was popped up in my homepage, YouTube homepage, and yeah, it was the dude got a flight on the U2 spy plane that was sort of towards the end of the war. I know it was the Cold War. That's right. It wasn't World War. It was Cold War. So that's like early 70s, late 70s even. I can't even remember. I'm terrible. No, it's got to be early 60s even, because it was when it was at the same time as the space race, wasn't it? That's kind of what. There was tensions between the US and Russia, which is yeah, part of what was going on with the space race. So yeah, 60s anyway. massive spy plane that can fly at like 72,000 feet. So no longer considered space, but in those days it was considered space, and they have to wear a spacesuit in order to fly the planes. And in fact, I learned from that video that the astronauts on the very first shuttle flight in the 80s, their suits had I think they had a fault or a delay or something. They had some problem with them anyway, and they ended up phoning up the U2 base and saying, "Hey, can we borrow your spacesuits?" So yeah, the very first shuttle flight, the astronauts were wearing the yellow suits instead of the NASA ones, and that's why, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. And today I saw a different video, because I started watching plane stuff. It started coming up in my recommended videos, and I watched a little documentary that a guy did about the Spruce Goose, which was awesome. I knew very little about that plane. I didn't realise that it had only flown once, and only as a test flight for like 30 seconds. But even so, like, it's a phenomenal story, and I had a really good time watching it. So yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I just thought of it and thought you might be interested. So yeah. Anyway, back to farming. I'm nearly done with this field. At which point it will be time to go and empty the other harvester again. I noticed that the maintenance indicator down there is not looking too good. I hope that's mostly the baler and not the tractor, because I have been trying to keep this in repair. Obviously, you've only just been on this. Oh, what am I doing? Stop that. That's it. There we go. Now lift that. Now eject those. Beautiful. And fold that up. Superb. Yes, we've only been 2 episodes on this map, so let's have a look. If I disconnect, yeah, there we go. It's almost entirely on the baler, so that is fine. What I might do is actually take advantage. Although we don't technically own it yet, I might stick the baler in that shed up there and start using these bits and pieces. It's like adjacent to my field, so it's kind of like it's mine almost, you know. I know it's a bit rude, but you know what? Farmers are friendly with each other, aren't they? So I'm sure if I asked the farmer, like, can I keep this in your yard? He'd be like, yeah, no problem. Anyway, let's get this thing back and see how the harvester is doing. It's 28% through the field. I haven't seen a notification to say it's full, but it must be close to full. It's actually a bit easier on these roads with these trees overhead to drive in first person view, I've found. So let's hope that's still the case. Oh yeah, it's still going. It's on the wrong side at the moment, so I guess I'll have to go up the other end and wait for it to turn round. In the meantime, I'm thinking I'll probably get started on some other contracts, because we've got our weeder sat at the shop waiting to do some action, so I think it would be a good call to check that out. I suppose we could use this tractor. Yeah. There we go. And we could also use it to plough our own field, but I feel like that's going to be... Have we got any weights around? Oh, I didn't bring my weights with me, did I? Do they not count as vehicles? Oops. Alright, well I'm probably going to need one. Okay, our worker has a full tank, as it turns out. Ah, you had to stop there, didn't you? With the auger on the wrong side. It's flipping typical, my dude. Right, don't drive off. Fill me up first. Well, I'm gonna see if this will grab without a weight. I don't think it will. I'm gonna have to buy a weight though, aren't I? Whoa, yeah. Front wheels are already off the ground. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got in the weights categories. I think they got their own category, haven't they? Yeah, there we go. That's a 700 for 650. 700 kilos, 450. 1 ton for 900. That seems like a decent deal. Let's buy that one. You can customize that. You just change the color. Okay, I think we'll buy that. Should lease it. Pay like a teeny tiny amount. Where is it? It's over there. Oh, I can't steer. I have to go very slowly to avoid wheeling. Round we go. Oh, that didn't work. There we are. Right, should be fine now. Okay, let's look at the contracts then. We won't start these today. We'll start these next time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some hoeing. Here we go. And they're pretty big contracts as well. So 35, 34, 26. Is there anything near me? 21's not too far off, is it? It's for 12. There we go. That one's perfect. So we'll accept that contract. And we'll do that next time. But for now, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!